This is a story of Kojo, a boy who sold oranges in traffic to survive. Against all odds, he outsmarted the millionaire's son in a national competition. But when the dust settled, he still walked away with nothing. Kojo's life was never easy. Every morning he balanced a heavy tray of oranges on his head, weaving between cars, calling out to strangers just to earn a few coins. Yet at night, when the streets grew quiet, Kojo would sit under a broken streetlight with a torn textbook in his hands, teaching himself lessons most children learned in classrooms. Across town lived Edward, the son of a powerful millionaire. He never worried about money or meals. He had tutors at his beck and call, air-conditioned study halls, and the latest technology. While Kojo studied by candlelight, Edward studied with every advantage money could buy. Both boys would soon face each other in the National Science Challenge, a competition that promised scholarships, recognition, and the chance to rewrite their futures. On the day of the finals, the auditorium buzzed with excitement. Everyone expected Edward, the millionaire's son, to shine. After all, he carried the weight of privilege and reputation. But as the questions began, the audience saw something no one expected. Kojo answered with speed and accuracy that silenced the whole. Chemistry, physics, mathematics. He handled them all with the sharpness of a mind that had fought for every scrap of knowledge. Edward struggled. He stuttered, hesitated, and watched as Kojo pulled ahead round after round. The crowd erupted in applause, and whispers filled the room. The street hawker is winning. By the final question, it was undeniable. Kojo had outsmarted Edward. The poor boy had defeated the millionaire's heir. But when it came time to announce a winner, everything changed. The judges shuffled their papers, exchanged uneasy glances, and then, with false smiles, declared Edward the champion. The whole fell silent. Murmurs turned into disbelief. Everyone knew who deserved the prize. Everyone had seen Kojo's brilliance. Yet the trophy, the scholarship, and the applause were handed to the son of wealth. Kojo stood frozen. He had fought harder. He had earned victory. But his triumph was stolen in plain sight. Because in a world where money speaks louder than merit, truth is too easily silenced. Kojo returned to the streets at night with his tray of oranges balanced on his head. The same boy, the same struggle, but now carrying a heavier heart. Edward held the trophy high, celebrated for a victory he didn't deserve. Kojo held nothing but the knowledge that brilliance alone cannot break chains forged by power. Kojo had outsmarted the millionaire's son. But he still lost, not because he lacked intelligence, but because he lacked wealth. And so we are left with one haunting question. How many more Kojos will be silenced before the world finally changes? Do you believe Kojo deserved justice? Share your thoughts in the comments. And if you want more stories that expose the truth between the rich and the poor, subscribe for more.